Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2013, playing on the Idaho map. And we need to continue harvesting today, so let's take a look where we were. Get Old Faithful started here. And we got a new combine in the last episode. This Massey Ferguson. And so let's get him wound up. We got him doing corn. And not the best combine in the world, but it's doing the job. It sure is loud, though. Okay, we're in field 35. Get him going. Uh-oh, he needs some fuel. I'm getting excited. We're getting some work done. Gonna make a little money. I had a subscriber named Craft Farms sent me a note the other day and suggested that I take a look at a case tractor called the Spirit of 76. And so I did go online and I found that, and I actually downloaded it and have it in my mod selections, and it looks pretty cool. There it is. Okay, now I downloaded it's a series of the case 1370, so we have just the plain one. I don't know if it's plain. It might have quite a few odds and ends on it, but that's the case 1370 there. It's about 130 horsepower, and it's not too bad. $41,000. Now you got to remember, these tractors were made in the 70s, so they can't be too expensive. They do come with the custom weights for that particular tractor, and it comes with dual wheels. And here's the next one. That was the 1370. This is the 1570, and this is the model that the Spirit of 76 is based on. As you see there, it's a case that was made 76 to 78. It's a little bit bigger. It's 152 horsepower. And there's the Spirit of 76. It's got the special paint job on it, red, white, and blue, and the stars and stripes. So it's going to be kind of fun to get one of those and play with it. And of course, the 1570 has its own weights and also comes with dual wheels. So not only can we get this red, white, and blue stars and stripes, we can put dual wheels on it. And I know that one of the other interesting things about it is it does have a functioning PTO, which is nice. So if you look at this picture here with the dual wheels, that tractor, the wheels come on a pallet. The tractor can back right up to that pallet and hook onto it with a 3-point hitch and haul those around. So that's kind of handy. Some of the other mods I had, the dual wheels and special wheels, one of them came on a trailer, and it had the flotation wheels and the different kinds of wheels on it. And another one I have, the dual wheels are actually loaded onto a pallet, and you need to get a forklift to move them around. So this one's kind of handy because you can actually hook onto it and haul it around with the tractor you're using to put the tires on. So that's kind of cool. Let's see, what else have I got? I downloaded something else. If I can find them. Is it in Tippers? Tedders? No. Tippers. Where's the Tippers? Tippers. Let's see if this is where it's at. Yeah, I found out that you can do, you know, with this map you can sell pigs and cattle and that, and take them to market. And there was, maybe it's under miscellaneous. Okay, I did pick up these too. These Kins 1050 row crop tire grain carts. These are large overloaders, and they come in a couple of different models. There's a flotation tire one, the regular row crop one, and then there should be, this is a different mod of the same overloaders. This one, the 1050, is a row crop tires. This one has the flotation tires, and this one has the soft track wheels. So I'm interested in trying some of these. So far in games I've played, I've only used the ones that come with the titanium DLC. So I'm anxious to try some of those out. And they're not too expensive, 78,000. Cheaper 172. I want to try this soft track one out. Anyway, that's it for new equipment. I have to make some money to buy some though. So let's take this guy and get him some fuel. Him up first. I want to make a special trip. I tell you, that hired hand must have to have a set of earplugs or something. That thing is loud, and it's not a pleasant sound either. Old Reliable over there, just plugging away. All right, what am I doing? Soybeans, potatoes, and oats. Now, I know there is a field that does not belong to me that has potatoes on it, and I know there's a soybean one. I'm not sure about the oat, but I guess you know, at this point I can't be too concerned about great demands. I just need to sell some crops. I think, if I'm not mistaken though, let's see. One of these fields That's soybeans. Soybeans is the green. This one here is a big bean, and 25 is a soybean. I wonder if I shouldn't start doing a couple of those and at least get some money on that great demand. Now, oats is this light color. I wonder if... Now, I'm having a hard time telling the difference between... I know the sugar beets is a little bit darker than the oats, but when you look, are those sugar beets? And is there no oats planted anywhere here? I think those are sugar beets. Oh, I was going to show you too. This would probably be in miscellaneous when the time comes. There is there. I do have a what's called a V transporter. It's for transporting animals, so I do have a trailer that I can use for cows, sheep, chickens, pigs, and it hauls other things as well. So that we can sell the beef and the pigs, and when we get them, make a little bit of money at the slaughterhouse. Let's see if he got his fill on here. Wow. I wonder what they're cooking in the farmhouse. Got the stove going, cooking a big farm meal. One thing about being on a farm, you always ate well. Always something cooking. Alright, what field is this? This is field 10. Okay. Where did I think I was? Wheat. Got barley in the at the other farm. Not much though. I'm starting to get a little corn put away. Have to make us some white lightning with the corn, or make more money doing that. Yeah, I've been thinking about playing Professional Farmer 2014 a little bit. I purchased that game when it came out, and I've never played it. You know, that's a lie. I started it. I started the game up, but I didn't do anything with it. There's a lengthy tutorial on it. The tutorial is what they call the career mode, and it takes you through the first year of being on that farm. I started that. It made me jump in the tractor and drive around a little bit, but I didn't go any further than that. The first task that you have is to look at your equipment. You drive the tractor around the farm a little bit, look at your equipment, and then it wants you to jump in the farm tractor and run over, hook up to the plow, and go out to a small field that you own. Anyway, where was I? Got interrupted. So you hook up to a plow and you go over and you start plowing this small field, and when you're done, it sends you on the next task. I got onto that field, and for some reason I was plowing up a storm. I plowed the whole field up, and it would never trigger to send me to the next task. And so I would pull up the page that shows you the percentage of the field that you've plowed, and it showed 0%. So after plowing the whole field, I still had 0% of the task done. And I restarted the game and did it again. I restarted again, did it again. I went to the internet and I tried to Google if anybody else had that kind of a problem. And it would never let me continue on, so I stopped playing the game. So that's as far as I got. And then they came out with a DLC that allows you to play on an American map. And supposedly they fixed a lot of stuff to it. So I went ahead and bought the DLC, and again, I never started it up. So I'm thinking that maybe I'll kick that game up, and rather than try to do the career mode, I'll just do the open mode where you can just play the game, just like we're doing here. You know, there's not much of a tutorial here, you just play the game. But if I do, I'll put a couple of episodes up and see what you think. I can't tell you much about it because obviously I haven't played it. What little bit I did play, though, it seemed like it played a little bit more realistic in the sense that it was a little more hands-on to play than Farming Simulator. But if you're interested, keep watching. Maybe I'll put a couple episodes up and we'll see what it looks like. Let's see, is there anything else I can be doing? I've got a infield 35. I got that big whopper one there. This is corn, that's corn. I had to wait for the corn header, which I just got in the last episode. And I think that I might, when this corn's done, hop up and do some of those soybeans. Maybe I'll jump on 25, get some soybeans in the silo. Well, I don't know if I want to tackle that big monster, but I'll try this one here, see how much I can get out of that one, and maybe we can hit that. In the meantime, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start selling some of the stuff that I'm harvesting now, just to get some money, get some more equipment. So, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and jump on 25. Get some of that in the silo and see if we can hit that great demand. How far do I have to get away? Oh, jeez, thank you. I don't know if I can adjust the volume on that tractor or not. Boy, that thing's loud. That's going to be a trade-in as soon as I can, I think. Yeah, that corn header's going to be hands-on, I can tell. Yeah. And you, sir, need to settle down. If you see something in front of you like a combine, hit the brake. Let's try this again. I got my eye on you. Can't blame everything on the combine. See if I can watch him from afar. I don't have to listen to that combine. Yeah, I have my... I have a set of headphones that I wear on my microphone. So I'm not quite sure if that combine is as loud to use as it is to me. But whenever I get near that combine, boy, just whack shoots out both ears at the same time. It hits my eardrum so hard. That's weird how that thing functions. Yeah, you know, it's got to be the header. I'm thinking it's got to be the header. So when we get done with this corn, and we put the other grain header on there, I don't think we'll have this trouble. Combine's not so bad. It's got to be the header that's making all that noise. Well, now wait a minute. We're just listening to the engine of the combine. The insides that do all the thrashing and that's probably what's making all the noise, not just the header. Farming is fun. Let's get him. I got too many farms. I'm gonna stage some of this area out of this grass. Over here into this area. Might be easier to find my equipment when I need it. Not like I have a whole lot, but... And I'm going to get a mower and mow that grass, if I can. Okay, where is my forager trailer? That's what I mean, just a little bit of equipment I have and I can't find anything. I need to get organized and start dropping it all in the same location so I know where to look. Oh, I know where it's at. Right where I left it. Imagine that. I was hauling straw with it. It's kind of like that old joke. Lost my keys and I looked and looked and looked and Wouldn't you know it, it was in the last place I looked. I've got a theory, and I don't you know, when I was on my rambling mode the other day around the farm, and I was wondering what these things are. I kind of got a little bit of theory I want to test out. And I should check the other farm and see these silage, the silage area here, these silage pits, silage silos, silage, whatever you want to call them. I want to put silage in these things, get it fermenting, and I want to test a theory that I have. In the directions, I'm not directions, in the description of this map, the person that made the map has in the description something he calls a stave silo. And it says in the description that once you fill the stave silo, it will produce silage at so much per hour. Now, I'm not quite sure what that means, and I don't know how to fill this thing, if this is what he's talking about. I don't know what a stave silo is, but there's one of those on each farm. So I want to get some silage in here and get it fermenting, and see if it feeds to that thing somehow. Yeah, I may be completely off base, but I'm still curious about what those are. And when I read in the description that he was talking about stave silos, I said, what's a stave silo? And I didn't Google it or anything, so I have no idea. Maybe I'll do that next time I get off the farm. Now, I know a couple of you guys are playing this farm as well, so if you run into that, let me know. Didn't realize I still had stuff on this field to pick up. And now I know. And as G.I. Joe says, knowing is half the battle. All right, tractor, what are you doing? Wow, he took the long way around. Just looking it around. This is a pretty map, actually. I played maps that have big fields like this, and the only thing between the fields is maybe a road. No details. There's no power lines. There's no trees. And I've listened to a few people say that they don't like the big fields. And I have to say that a couple of maps that I've played that had big fields on it, after a while were pretty boring because there was nothing in between. There was no buildings. There was no, it was just, as far as you could see, just big fields and maybe a road in between them. This map is pretty. It does have a lot of detail to it. It's got power lines. It's got cell phone towers. It's got farmhouses. It's got the traffic AI. The other cars are not too annoying. The town that they've got set up here is pretty nice. It's well put together. I may just let this guy sit it out till that thing gets full. This field's a lot more serene. Sit out here and let the combine do his job. I wish we could travel on some of those hills. Go off-roading. And there he goes. Where are you going? That's weird. Stopped and did a backwards wheelie. I'm glad the crops don't wither on this game. I found that out last episode or so. And the reason why I say that is I hate harvesting at night. I can't see. So I won't have a problem when nighttime comes speeding up time and taking back to the fields in the morning when there's some sunshine. Which reminds me, what's the weather supposed to be like? Yeah, sunshine today and tomorrow and cloudy on Wednesday. Alright, let's go check this other farm out for a sec. I want to look at that, see the setup on that other silo that we were talking about earlier. I may be completely off base with that. I don't even know why I was thinking it, but I want to give it a try. My all-purpose Speedy Gonzales tractor going here. Yeah, see, there's that other silo, but I don't see any silage. Huh? I must be completely misled on that. Yep, who knows? Oh well. I guess we'll find out sooner or later. I should get some chickens going. They're pretty cheap. Get something on this farm. choose one of these farms as this will be my summer home. The other one's the winter farm. More straw for sale. I have a John Deere tractor. When we go, into the cab like this, the driver's arm is up, and he actually steers the steering wheel. Can't remember the author of that mod. I'll have to pull that tractor up, take a look, see who the author is. Don't look, I'm driving through the fences. Told you not to look. Yeah, there's I think it'd be neat if they added some stuff to this game, like the ability, and I mentioned this before, the ability to kind of go into your home and maybe at the end of the day actually go into the home and do some farm stuff, have a meal, shower, whatever. That'd be kind of cool. The other thing is, you do have a few people running around the towns. And it'd be kind of nice to have a couple of farm hands, maybe the farmer's daughter walking around your farm. Because the actual farms look kind of barren except for equipment. I mean, you drive through them and there's nothing going on. Oh, I mean, you can look at the farmhouse and there's smoke coming out of the chimney, but that's not a big deal. It'd be kind of nice if they had things like that. Now, when you have sheep and cattle, the cattle move around. If you have a horse farm, and I know that's a mod, but horses kind of stand still. Yeah, it'd be kind of nice to add some little touches like that. Outside of the immersion that would add to the game. I mean, it's a big farm. You'd think that there'd be kids playing, farmer's wife out putting the clothes on the line, that kind of stuff. But, beyond the immersion part, it'd actually be a lot of fun to, at the end of the day, go in, have a meal, take a shower, watch TV, kind of like The Sims. I mean, it is a simulator, farm simulator. There's the old milk truck. Go, man, go. We can sell our own milk. That'll be fun. I used to milk cows when I was young. We didn't have a machine. We had to do it all by hand. We didn't have that many. Yeah, we just drank the milk. We didn't get into making butter or any of that kind of stuff. I've seen it done. We had a neighbor that had a butter churn, an old one. I watched him use it a few times. We did used to make our own ice cream, though. Okay, well, we're into this about 40 some minutes. I'm going to probably finish this field off and finish that cornfield offline, and then I think when we come back for the next episode, I'm going to jump over and put both combines on number 25 over here and get some soybeans in the silos. And with that, I'll let you go, and I want to wish everybody a good day.